Hello and welcome to another video. Today we will be talking about the top 5 beginner gym mistakes that people make when they first start out in the gym. These mistakes may cause some life-changing results in their physique and health. Watch until the end because number 1 is the most important and most common. So the first mistake that many people make is ego lifting. Ego lifting basically means that someone is lifting more weight than they can handle with correct form. Ego lifting is one of the most common problems in lifting as a beginner, and even advanced lifters are prone to it. When ego lifting, your injury risk goes up by tenfold and regresses the gains that you may have made. We all need to be cautious of ego lifting and use weight that we can handle. The second mistake would be not training hard enough with the correct effort and intensity. Everything in your diet and your recovery could be great, but if you're not training hard enough each time, then you will not see any significant gains. This may be because people don't know how to correctly assess their reps in reserve. For example, a beginner may think that they have 1 rep in the tank, whereas they may actually have 5 or more reps in the tank. You should progressively overload, which means that you add more weight, sets, or reps to get the adequate stimulation for the newfound strength and muscle mass. Before we get on to the third mistake, if you are currently enjoying the video, hit the subscribe and like button and comment that you are subscribed. That will be greatly appreciated. The third mistake on this list will be not having the adequate nutrition in place. If you are doing all of the right things in the gym, you will be in a good spot, but without good nutrition, all the work may not be put into muscle mass and strength gains. You need the adequate amount of protein intake per day, usually being 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. With the current nutrients going into the body will be able to correctly translate those nutrients into repair for the muscle. This happens through a process called muscle protein synthesis, where the body uses the protein that you consume and turns it into muscle mass. Please keep your nutrition in check, since although you can outtrain a bad diet, that doesn't mean that you should. The fourth mistake on this list will be not adequately warming up. When you don't adequately warm up, you are at a much more major risk of injury. Your warm-up should include cardio for at least 5 minutes, proper dynamic stretches, since static stretches have been shown to decrease performance, and proper pyramid up to working weight. When one of these criteria is not met, then you will be at much more risk of injury. Warming up properly helps the body for aerobic activity, which is very beneficial in the grand scheme of your lifting career. Finally, the last and one of the most important mistakes not to do is only staying on the machines and cardio and not incorporating any compound exercises with free weights or calisthenics. Free weights and calisthenics provide much more than just stimulation to one muscle group. They provide activation of the stabilizers and abdominal strength to perform one of the movements. For example, a pull-up is a posterior chain movement that targets the entire muscle of the back and the biceps. On the other hand, a lat pull-down, although targets some of the same muscles as the pull-up, it doesn't incorporate stimulation to the stabilizers and the abdominal strength. If I were to pick up a few exercises as the only exercises I would perform for the rest of my life, I would choose compound exercises, which are exercises that target multiple muscle groups. Machines only target one muscle group, meaning that they are isolation exercises. Please make sure to incorporate more compound exercises in your workout plan so that you can also improve your abdominal strength and stabilizer strength, which will come handy in the real world. Thank you for watching this video. If you want to see a video on the best training split, click here. Please share this video so that this channel can get some exposure to a wider audience. See you in the next video.